going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about something that's pretty concerning for Call of Duty, some free DLC content, and other interesting updates. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And I know we're all awaiting the new Year 2 content to go live in Cold War. Some of the content already went live a little bit too early, as I covered in some previous videos, but as I mentioned, I think it was a couple of days ago, we have some sneaky individuals online claiming that the upcoming Cold War bundles are not on the schedule for at least this month. Hopefully they end up dropping at some point in March, but until then, be sure to show Fajardi some love over on Twitter with the link down below in this video's description. Today he posted some crazy looking concept art of a Peck operator tracer pack which could end up releasing in Cold War one day. You could honestly fool somebody by showing them this image and saying, hey, this is a real bundle in the game. It looks that damn good, and as he wrote on Twitter, we have a full bundle as he put together with 8 different items, right? Multiple memes, callbacks to Peck's character, and there are a lot of Peck stands in our community, so I know they're going crazy over this. Fully custom 3D text, we have the outfit from Forsaken, and the Hoodwinked Blueprint, which is a purple version of the Abnormality Lappa that's already in the game. I mean, this is a great bundle, and he's done a couple of these other concept arts in the past, and they've all looked incredible, and they've gotten better over time, which is great. But shout out to Fajardi for putting this together. I know some major Cold War fanboys are going to go crazy over this. But before we continue with the rest of today's crazy-ass news, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor of today's video. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by Gemstone Legends. Not only am I sponsored, but you are too. There's a special contest to win a free iPhone or even a Samsung, so stay tuned to find out. You can download the game using the link in this video's description or by scanning the QR code on screen. It's completely free and has a whopping 4.5 out of 5-star rating. Gemstone Legends is the best puzzle RPG game of the year, and I'm really impressed by the game's visuals, the compelling storyline, and the raid bosses that you guys will see on screen as I'm playing. Now, this game also offers really smooth PvP gameplay, which a lot of mobile games out there today don't really have, and this game definitely nails it in that department. I've also never seen a puzzle RPG put this much attention to detail into the short cutscenes, as I'll also show you guys. Gemstone is a great game to quickly hop onto while you're waiting for your next match in Call of Duty, or even while you're on public transportation. It's really quick to hop on and get right into the action. You can find me in-game under the name dkdynamite, and once you've downloaded Gemstone Legends is where you'll find the link to the contest website for a free iPhone 13 or even a Samsung Galaxy 21 Plus. They're also giving you the option to choose either Apple or even Google Play gift cards. After installation, you'll get a super bonus for new players worth $50. Gemstone also prepared a crazy competition for you that will help you build your heroes faster. Think of double XP, but here for Gemstone. This is only available to contestants though. Be sure to download the game and win some great prizes, and thank you to Gemstone Legends for sponsoring tonight's video. Now back to the video, let's start off with something that I can both believe and also can't believe at the same time. So first off, as Call of Duty confirmed, tomorrow at 10 AM Pacific, February the 22nd, it will be everybody's last chance to log into Vanguard and get a free $20 bundle along with 11 free tier skips for the Season 2 Battle Pass. Now, along with this offer, there has also been extended max XP over the last couple of days. That includes double XP for leveling, weapons, the Battle Pass, operators, everything you could think of, right? They even released some post-season launch marketing for this little event, which not only is shocking in and of itself, but this all became an offer just days after the start of Season 2. And then today they also reiterated that this extended max XP will be going on for another week. And I'm happy to see free rewards, I'm happy to see events like this. I'm not trying to complain or be that guy, you know, criticizing actual good decisions being made with the game. I'm not trying to be that guy, I'm not trying to sound negative, but this is a bit concerning, isn't it? I mean, this free bundle is probably one of the least purchased bundles. That's why they went ahead and released this one now for absolutely free. But this is telling. I mean, how low is the player count for this game? How terrible are the sales for the game to the point where they're doing this just days after a new season has started? Now, the bundle isn't bad. There's a decent looking post-apocalyptic type skin there. We have a couple of weapon blueprints for an AR, an SMG. It's a decent pack, but let's take a trip to the ether for a second, right? Because there were actual pre-order bonuses added to the list of the ones we already knew about before Vanguard came out, and that also was kind of giving us a hint that the pre-order sales weren't doing very well. And yeah, we got a free Ghost of War bundle, which to me was a fantastic pack, definitely worth buying if you didn't pre-order Vanguard. But they did that. They also were releasing many Ultimate Edition codes over on the internet, which we really haven't seen before with previous Call of Duty games. And then over the past couple of days, throughout this entire weekend, we saw Call of Duty give away dozens and dozens, possibly hundreds of free game codes for PlayStation, Xbox, Battle.net. You were able to tweet tweet them and tell them, hey, I don't have a game copy of Vanguard, or hey, I don't have a Season 2 Battle Pass, and they were DMing people free codes. And I'm like, hold on a second, when have we ever seen this before, right? I think if you've been paying attention to COD for the last few years, you'll know that they've never tried this hard to push a game that clearly isn't doing well. And I think they're almost going out on a loss giving away all these codes in the hope that those people that get free codes will then buy more bundles in game, will then share their experiences with their friends and push other people to buy the game. I mean, I can guarantee you we will not be seeing something like this for Modern Warfare 2 coming out this fall, and certainly not the next Black Ops game either. Now, it does look like ranked play is off to a pretty good start, which I'm happy about for those out there that care about competitive Call of Duty, but I still think it's absolutely insane that Treyarch is working on more modes right now in Vanguard than Sledgehammer is, right? There's 4 modes in Vanguard. Treyarch made 2 of them, but only 3 will get continuous updates for the next couple of seasons. And that's even if we get 6 full seasons. I'm not trying to say that they're going to cut the game short or anything, but that could be possible. But if they don't do that and they still stick with 6 full seasons, will they be shorter? Will Modern Warfare 2 release even earlier? Or will we see opportunities like this every season moving forward for Vanguard, where there's these extended max XP weekends, you know, free battle passes being given out? I really wonder what things are going to look like moving forward, but I just cannot see a future where Sledgehammer continues making Call of Duty. I just can't see it, and I feel bad for the great men and women who work at the studio that tried to put in some effort into fixing the game, into adding some good content, but the fact that the game released in a better state than it's currently in right now, that's concerning, and that's why I'm like, maybe Sledgehammer just isn't cut out for Call of Duty anymore. Maybe they can work on another IP that will be under the Microsoft umbrella in a few years. Maybe that's what's best for them, and doing 6 seasons just might not be something they're capable of doing right now, and I don't know why, considering they've expanded, they have more studios than ever. I don't know what's really going on, but these numbers aren't looking good for them apparently. Now, in some other crazy news, we have some very random rumors from the usual individuals online that post early Call of Duty content. They claim we're going to be getting King Kong and Godzilla events over in Warzone, and the first thing I'll say is, okay, it's interesting how there's no MonsterVerse type movies in the works right now that are releasing anytime soon, so the timing of such events would be odd. It wouldn't really make sense, but obviously if we were close to the launch of Godzilla vs. Kong like we were a couple of years ago, then that would have been an event that I could see happening. But obviously for those out there that care about realism and staying true to real history, I don't think Vanguard was doing that anyway, and I don't think a majority of people want to see historical accuracy either. I think everybody out there would much rather prefer some fun, goofy content, crazy crossovers. That's just my observation with the community, but if this happens in Caldera, then hey, that could be the best live event that we've ever gotten for Warzone. There haven't really been too many. I think the Black Ops Cold War reveal was the best one. I mean, I'm not trying to sound biased, but that was the most interactive event. I think the one with the best reward, the best reveal trailer, and you can disagree with that all you want in the comments. That's totally fine, but in terms of when this is happening, I'd hope over the next couple of months, maybe in the summer. I mean, we already have a Snoop Dogg operator coming to Vanguard soon. Maybe that'll be on 420, but considering the rumors that Warzone 2 is coming out with the launch of Modern Warfare 2 this fall, that just means that Caldera's lifespan won't really be that long and might actually end sooner than expected. So this could happen any season now. Now, something else I find shocking, which I haven't really seen too many people point out, is something that I did see Lego Unlocked put a tweet out about, and that's the fact that Weapon Inspect has been removed for all base weapons over in Vanguard. And I'm aware that at the beginning of Season 2, Sledgehammer confirmed that the feature wasn't quite ready to go live, despite Weapon Inspect, for whatever reason, being available on ARs and pistols, no other weapon classes, but all of that has been removed except for the inspect you'll get on certain paid blueprints and mastercrafts. The setting over at the main menu also now refers to it as high rarity weapon inspect. So I'm curious if that's a hint that we're only gonna ever have weapon inspect for paid cosmetics and not the base weapons that are free with the game. It's unclear, but hopefully in a future update they bring back base weapon inspect alongside the special inspects you can also get through paid microtransactions. That's just a bit weird to me that all of a sudden through a hotfix, this is now a new change. Now the weird news doesn't stop there. There's a fellow content creator that I've actually known for a couple of years, Rara. We haven't spoken in a while, but maybe we'll catch up soon. He went ahead and broke the news that apparently there is a new quote-unquote cheat or exploit that your favorite Warzone streamer streamer might have been using this entire time. And by him making that video and by me addressing it right now, it's not meant to go ahead and accuse the top Warzone demons. It's not meant for you guys to go out and start harassing people, asking for proof that they're not cheating. I mean, even JGod made a good point on Twitter that it's not really hard to prove you're not using this. I'll leave the full video link down below in the description. It's absolutely banging, but essentially it has to do with the DS4 and how that popular software could be used to give players access to zero recoil, and it doesn't really take much effort to do it. I know Rara made the video, which is kind of a guide on how to cheat now, but he's raised awareness on this. Dixerto wrote an article about it, so I think now that it's public, hopefully Activision addresses this soon. I don't know if Ricochet or some other method they use could detect if people are abusing this exploit, but what this does, it puts a lot of Warzone accomplishments in question. People that have won tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars competing in tournaments, people that have become quote-unquote the top streamer, making these best class setups that can give you zero recoil weaponry. Like, were these cheats and exploits being used the entire time by your favorite Warzone streamers? There's just no way to really tell until people start proving that they're not using it. But even if they prove they're not using it now currently, how do we know they didn't use it back then? That's the problem. Now, I know it's cringe every couple of weeks where big streamers are getting accused of cheating because of how good they are in the game, because of the lucky clips that they hit. I know it's such a cringe conversation to have, and I mean, I sigh every time I see some popular streamers that are playing legitimately but getting accused of cheating by randoms on Reddit, randoms on Twitter. But this is serious. This is a problem, and I wonder if Activision will address this at all, because if they do say, hey, this is a problem, guys, maybe that makes things worse to the point where everybody out there starts questioning every single thing that's been accomplished by a Warzone player. But the thing is, if Rara didn't make this video showing you how to do this, somebody else would have anyway. I mean, the news would have got out there eventually. I know people have been using DS4 for probably 2 years now since Warzone came out, of course. So people out there saying, oh, Rara shouldn't have made the video, he should have just sent it to devs. It's like, well, somebody would have went public with it anyway, it would have leaked, you know how that would have went down. So luckily somebody that makes full-time Warzone content like he does was the one to break this news. But to kind of coincide with this, Activision did release a bit of an update before Rara's video went live about what's going on with Ricochet. So they confirmed there is no hit registration based matchmaking. They confirmed that cheaters out there that get caught in game using their cheats will do no damage to legitimate players in the game. And if anything, legitimate players will then become invisible to the cheater, which is crazy. So Ricochet does have its perks, and the thing is, like I mentioned before, Ricochet is doing a better job of detecting cheats that have been around for a while. People out there are getting more sophisticated, finding new ways to cheat, which Ricochet can't recognize, and that's just leading to a rise in cheating. Activision confirmed there has been a rise in cheating over in Caldera, but they wanted to reiterate to us that Ricochet is not a magic bullet. We all wish that it would be, but it's just not the case. So with that, who knows how long we'll have to wait until another big ban wave comes through and knocks out some of the newer cheaters that have rose in Warzone. It's just a never-ending issue, and it's one of those things that comes as a consequence to a game being free to play, and I want more free-to-play experiences for the COD community. I think the community definitely deserves that, but as a consequence, you got these people out there, these basement dwellers, these absolute degenerates that think it's okay to ruin the entire community by cheating day in and day out. And when you have to pay for a game, that kind of puts a stop to a lot of the cheating. There could still be cheating in paid experiences, obviously, we all know that, but it's significantly less than what you'd see in a free-to-play game. Now that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget to install Gemstone Legends with the link down this video's description, pinned comment, or the QR code on screen to win some great prizes as soon as you can. They're doing a great giveaway for a free iPhone 13 or even a Samsung, as well as your choice of Apple or Google Play gift cards. It's a great opportunity to take advantage of that, and also let me know what your thoughts are on this pretty concerning news regarding Vanguard, all these free bonuses and rewards being given away. The game likely isn't looking good for them behind the scenes, but how are you feeling about the free DLC, and also how are you feeling about the new ability to cheat in Warzone for absolutely free? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.